Hello, good morning, and here we are again live at 10 o'clock UK time for our free online Hatha Yoga with elements of Ayurveda. So, settling into sitting or lying down, just wait for 1 or 2 minutes people to join us as well if they want to. And bring cushions or any props that you have around with you, blocks, things like that. Okay. Very windy outside here in London, very cold. It smells like winter already, and that is quite depressing for some people, especially me. But it's okay. It's normal cycle of things, and as I said before, it's moving into Kapha time, but change goes through Vata. So wind, cold, dry, and that will activate any problems if you have Vata dosha in your constitution. Things like joints will start niggling, and you would feel your joints a bit more stiff. You may feel also a bit restless, to be honest, because change is movement, and movement is a Vata, and there's no heaviness, something to keep it orderly, because Kapha, for example, likes order. Everything is regime, timing, and that is Kapha. When things start moving, this is Vata, so it's irregular, as well as things in, change in relationship. If you lose someone who maybe passed away, this will affect you in a way to be more unsettled, restless. Even just a separation from, I'm talking about relationships, that will make you unsettled for a while. So even if you have an operation in the body, surgical, that is also a Vata related occasion, and that will make you feel a bit unsettled. So the body now prepares for Kapha season, and you may feel a bit more gas in your digestive system, a bit more irregularities. So that is also a Vata thing that you may experience. Okay, so let's find a comfortable sitting position in your environment. Make sure you're warm, make sure there's no draft, so you feel comfortable where you are, and meet your body where it is now, not where you want it to be or visualize it to be. Just for the moment, for this practice, sit with you where you are, mentally and physically, and emotionally as well. So finding your sitting bones rooting into the floor. Feel the tailbone also growing down towards the floor. And become aware of your hips, how they are open, situated. And from there, feel the spine growing all the way up, lengthening through, finding space in the vertebrae, all the way up, the neck, out through the crown. You can have the hands like spider hands and touch the ground if you need more grounding. So that also allows the shoulders to go down. And become aware of the sounds around you. Any sensations, any thoughts, observing like a silent witness without reacting. Knowing that it will pass. So feel how you are at this moment, space and time. And feel your natural breath. Observe the movement of the lungs. And before we do our 3 Oms together in the Loka Mantra, just set a goal, a resolution, a dedication of your practice for a moment. Focus on that dedication before we begin. Inhale for 3 Oms. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Gurbhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Good. So we begin with gently energizing the meridians. So this is a very good Ayurvedic thing that massage, I suppose, energize. So cup your hand like so. So it's not flat, it's cupped. And then we're going to tap all the way and back, the front, the back, and the inside. Then we do the other side. Outside of the arm. You can spend more time here wherever it's more necessary to tap a bit more if you need to. And then we do the legs. Okay, so the front, inside, and the outside. As many as you want to. Then the other side. And outside. Good. And when you're done with that, let's do a little bit of draining here. If you know any pressure points, that will be beneficial, because now you may feel like mucus is coming. Okay, so sore throats. Just general warming up here. Yay! Zdrasti, Cvet. Zdrasti, Cuki, zdrasti. Znači se opravi super. So my friend from New Zealand, amazing. Okay, so we just go pressure points, temples, where the joints meet. These are all very good lymphatic drainage. So also where your nose is and the cheekbones, just massage there just for a minute. Even the ears and the neck. And then there's this good massage here from the shoulder to the center of your chest, and the other side. And breathe in and out again. You can put it here or you can put it here if you need to. So just before we start, we feel energized. Then if you want to swap your legs and stretch that leg, that's great. And then a massage the toes, the whole of the foot, the heel, and interlacing the fingers with the toes. So that will give stretch to the toes and also lubricate a bit the ball. Yeah. There we are. And the ankle. And then the other side. Squeeze the toes one at a time. Massage the whole of the sole. Bring energy and blood circulation there if you tend to have cold feet or hands. That's helpful. And then interlace the fingers into the toes and just move the ball of the foot like so, and the ankles. Good. Then we're going to open the knee and the hip joint. So hopefully if it's not too much on your knee, you can go all the way up to the elbow. Otherwise, keep it into your wrist. Flex the foot on the floor so it's not floppy, it's active. And then we move the shin to hug it. You can interlace the fingers and squeeze. That's a deeper opening. And just for a moment or two, Feel that squeeze and release, squeeze and release. The back is long, shoulders are down. You can gently rock side to side. Good. Up to 3 rounds of breath, and then we swap the other side. Maybe it's better if I do it so that you see how my back is not rounded but lengthening and then working the joint. Gaze is the big toe. On the floor. That foot is also pressing into the elbow. So a full body awareness, active body. Shoulders down. 3 rounds or 5 if you need to stay longer there and you find it really helpful, that's cool. Good. And now we're coming to a deeper opening. So sitting in a log, as they call it. So you put this foot on top of the knee. The shin is parallel, okay? And so you stuck both shins on top of each other like so. So the knee is in line with these feet. And when you're ready, you can stay here, that's fine. Or if you want to challenge also to open a bit the shoulders, reaching up to open the shoulders. Another variation is to be more dynamic, go forward and back. Inhale and exhale. Or if you're comfortable to stay for a full inhale, exhale, that's great. Really rooting into your sitting bones and observe sensations. If they are really unpleasant, always move away, but normally your breath will show you if you stop breathing or can't breathe properly or gasping. Inhale, exhale, and we do Garudasana, arms. Deep inhale, exhale will open the back of your rib cage and lungs. Keep lengthening through the crown. If you want to go further, you can open the forearms, and that will keep the shoulder blades opening further. After 3 rounds or so, let's swap the legs and the arms. So inhale, exhale, and we swap. Don't forget. So these are parallel shins, okay? Rooting into the sitting bones. And then we swap the arms. If you have props, you can hold to a rope or scarf, like so. Keep lengthening. Good. And gradually with the breath, you'll be able to take it further, and eventually your palms will meet. 3 rounds. Now if you want to go forward, see how it feels there. Be dynamic, or stay in the position which is more pleasant for you. Good. After you've done this 3 rounds of breath here, then we do Garudasana. The other arm comes on top. Breathe deeply to feel the opening in the back between the shoulder blades. Even if you can, open the forearms forward. Three breaths here. Now you can connect to Ujjayi breath, the one with a slight restriction at the back of your throat. Inhale, exhale. We're coming on fours. For the spine to feel the fluidity in the spine, doing cat-cow or dynamic Don't forget that you're actually moving with the breath, not before or after. You move together with the inhalation and you move as fast as the actual inhale or exhale take you. So after 3 or 5, then you can do a little bit of scraping the barrel or figure eights, whichever is more comfortable or necessary for your body. After that, we lift to down dog. And we stay here for 3 rounds by adjusting whether we need our knees to be bent or one at a time, then rotating the hips up to the ceiling, pressing the palms into the floor to move the upper body like closer to your thighs. Feel the heels touching the ground, and then feel when your legs come straight, if they had their knees bent, how it affects your posture. So you would feel a slight hollowing, scooping into your lower belly. Moving the shoulders away from the ears and feeling that long neck, heavy head, reaching towards the floor. One more breath here. Beautiful. And then we're going to move into plank and stay here for 3 rounds of breath. And if you need to soften, always lower the knees and go back into it again. So before we start, make sure your elbow, your wrists are in line with the shoulders, and pressing into the floor with the feet, with the ball of the feet. Extend energy out through the heels like you want to reach the back of the room, and also feel that you're extending energy up through the crown to reach the front of the room. Press very good with your palms into the floor, even with your fingertips. Press with the ball of the feet into the floor, and all these energy, front, back, floor, activate at the same time. Contract your belly muscles and your thighs. And here we are for 3 rounds. After 3, exhale back into down dog. And then walk or jump to the front, coming up gently, gently. You can always bend the knees if your body needs to, because that releases the lower back. Otherwise, come up into Tadasana. Parallel feet. Keep the breath going. Tadasana. On the next inhale, lift the arm up. Exhale to the side. Shoulder blade away. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Inhale. The other side. Exhale. Keep that body to the side, not bending forward or leaning backward. Exhale. Again, inhale, lift. This time we're going to have both hands together. Inhale and exhale to the side. Feel rooting on the outer edge of your foot. Stay here for a breath and feel that length in the spine. Inhale back to center. Exhale, lower. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, slide. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, reach. Stay for a breath. Wait for the inhalation to lift, exhalation to lower. Soften and breathe into Tadasana. Feel pressing equally into the floor, and we're going to do the back. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, keep looking forward. Move the hips forward and then let go. Inhale, lengthen through the whole of the spine and bending over if you need to release the lower back. Okay? And then dangling up, bringing that softness, fluidity in the spine. Well, let's do it again. Inhale and exhale. Rooting into the feet. Opening the sternum and push the hips forward. Try to find space in the lower back. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, go for it. The head is the last to go if it needs to. Otherwise, you can keep looking and then let go. The head is the first to come on inhale. Exhale, flex in the hips, bend the knees, hug your elbows, and then dangle, dangle, dangle. Gently coming up. And this time, if you want to do it again the same, or take it further if you're really open, then be careful with your lower back. Or we need to have length here before we go back. And then you can slide the arms. Okay, once more. Inhale. Keep the sternum open. Keep looking forward. Only if your body is ready to go there. Try one at a time. Keep looking forward. Only if you're really flexible to let go. Inhale the head first. Then come up. Flex in the hips. Bend your knees to protect the lower back. Hug your elbows. Dangle. And we're going to do 3 rounds of sun salutation. Any variation that you know that you would like to do and you're familiar with. So when you're ready, first root into your feet and we begin. When we finish, we all meet in Tadasana, mountain pose. Okay. Don't be in a hurry. You have plenty of time, and listen to the length of your breath. That's all. Okay. When you finish your final round, it can be any, you can jazz it up, anything. Then we all come up into the asana. Keep the breath going. And continue with that full body awareness. Although it's stillness, the movement of the breath, feel that body from within, how it feels. With the exhalation to press into both of your feet equally. With the inhalation, feel drawing energy up through the center of your soles, up the kneecaps, all the way up through the crown. And again, stay like that for a few rounds. Imagine the body like a hollow tube, and the Ujjayi breath is moving freely into that tube, and it brings warmth, energizing the whole of your body. You can gaze to a spot on the floor, or if you want to challenge your balance, then you can close your eyes or gaze the tip of your nose. Good. Few more rounds of breath there. And the next inhale and exhale, we're going to go for forward bend. So make sure your feet are parallel, hip width apart. Don't feel that you need to stop breathing. Just keep that awareness and that connection on the breath. So we're going for a forward bend. Inhale, arms raise. Exhale, come down. Then you're going to use the index, middle and the thumb. Press that mama point here at the bottom of your toe, big toe. So really hook the big toes there. You would feel more breath able to come into your lungs. So that's the mama point for. Then inhale, bend the knee slightly, look forward. Exhale, draw that upper body over. Press more into the floor and open the elbow to the outside. You can gently bend and straighten them because we stay here for 3 rounds. Moving the shoulder blades away from the ears. So move the shoulders away and keep the elbows to the outside. After the third one, we're coming for chair. Inhale, bend the knees slightly and lift the arms, coming into Utkatasana. Pressing energy into your feet, into the sitting bones, and contract your Muladhara Bandha. 3 rounds of breath here. And after the third, inhale, come up. Exhale. Into the heart. Inhale, arms raised, coming to forward bend. This time, hold the outer edges or the back of your ankles and draw the upper body over, cascading over. Deep inhales, exhales here. Two to 3 rounds, and then we're back in chair. Inhale, we look forward, bend the knees, make sure your thighs are parallel to the ground, and extend energy out through the knees, shoulder blades away, and 3 rounds of breath here. Contract Muladhara Bandha. Inhale, lift. Exhale into your heart. Final forward bend where you're going to step over your feet. Inhale, arms raise. Exhale. Now putting the palms underneath your feet. Exhale, elbows come to the outside. And it's like you can gently move in and out, or keep it in the point which is your sweet biting point there. 3 rounds of breath, cascading upper body over your thighs. After 2 or 3 rounds of breath here, coming up to Utkatasana. So put your palms on the waist first, so you don't want to get dizzy. Then bend the knees. Inhale. Exhale. Rooting into your feet. And then the next inhale, lift. And exhale. Utkatasana. Feel that energy out through the knees. Contract Muladhara. And soften the tongue in your mouth. One more breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale. If you want to be in Tadasana with palms in front of your heart, that's cool. If not, we continue into the flow. Exhale. Down dog. Knees, chest, chin, or if you're ready to go for upward dog. And then back into down dog. And then we're coming to the front. If you're already in Tadasana, make sure your feet are together. So legs come closer, and we're going for Utkatasana in a twist. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, elbow against the knee. So pointing the fingers, palm pressing into each other, extending out through the crown first, and then you do the twist here. If you want a variation to open, that's cool. Otherwise, keep pressing palms into each other. 3 breaths, whichever variation you go for. Inhale, exhale, back in Vinyasa. Walk or jump to the front of your mat and ready for the other side. So inhale, exhale, Utkatasana. Exhale to the other side. 3 breaths here. Lengthening the spine before you turn it. After the 3rd, exhale back into your down dog vinyasa. And down dog. Now we all meet in down dog and have a breath or two, or if you need to soften in balasana, that's also good. To catch up with your breath, keep observing how you feel. Don't be tempted to go for water. Okay, so we're still practicing. I mean, go for water if you really must, but if you can, do it later. Good. Inhales and exhales. Now, back in down dog. Right knee towards your right thumb, going for pigeon. And here we go, a variation, any variation that you want to go for. Lift through the sitting bones. Feel that you're rooting in whichever part the back of the foot is pressing and lifting all the way out. So that energy from the back of the foot, the leg, up the spine, out through the crown is one line. And if it's okay, you stay there. If you want further, then you balance. If you can reach the back of the leg, that's fine. Otherwise, just feel the body. Don't compete with yourself. Just feel the body as it is today, how far you can go today. Absolutely fine. And then surrender, forward bend. Keep the hips square to the floor, so don't allow this one to drop down. Press the palms into the floor, and the back foot, the top of it, is pressing into the floor also. Deep inhales, exhales here. Releasing tension anywhere around the hip joint. Piriformis muscle normally sometimes gets really worn out, and that's a good stretch for it. When you're ready, walk the palms underneath your shoulders. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down dog. And ready for the other side. Inhale. Bend the left knee towards your left thumb. And then work your way, whichever variation you want to go for in your pigeon. Going for the forward bend in pigeon. Letting go, working with gravity, becoming heavy, allowing the hips to really get a good squeeze, good opening there, the hip joint. After 3 or 5 rounds of breath, we're coming to our backs on the floor, and any ponytails, anything like that, remove it further so it enables your head to be flat. Hug your knees and massage clockwise, anti-clockwise. If you want to go for bridge or chakrasana, any variation, 3 rounds of breath here. The only thing is to keep your legs in line with the hips and the ankles 90 degrees underneath your knees. Okay, don't open the knees, keep like you're squeezing beach ball in between your knees there. 3 rounds can be static or dynamic, lowering down on exhale and lifting up on inhale. After 3rd round, you can lift if your body allows you, if it's okay with your neck, and if you have no conditions like high blood pressure or anything like that, you can lift in shoulder stand. Initially can be half and then gradually start lifting, moving the shoulder blades closer and holding with your palms and fingers your lower back, supporting. Release. The feet are soft, so they're not pointing. We want to reverse the flow. Gradually you go in plow. Keep the hands supporting your lower back. Keep lengthening through your tailbone. And the breath will show you how far you can go. You can also come to bull. And rest the knees on top of your forehead. Flex the feet. Or move your knees to come beside your ears and block them. That's very good, soothing asana, and you'll be able to hear your breath on a deeper level. Okay. Gradually coming out, ready for Shavasana. So go to fish first. Oh, ponytail. Okay. Remove that. Go to fish. Fish is very good, if especially now you feel like you're having some mucus in the chest. By opening, lengthening the spine and lifting the sternum, you're creating more space, movement in that area, and the mucus will kind of step back a little bit. Also, you're massaging the thymus gland, which is responsible for the immune system. The thyroid is especially good for balancing hormones and stuff like that. So if it's comfortable, stay as long as you can, feeling the breath, that deep opening and lift in the sternum before you go down to Shavasana and completely surrender and become still. Taking deep inhales, exhales here. To help you surrender to the floor and become as still as you can. Deep inhales, you can do ah breath. It's like when you're fogging a mirror. And just listen. Listen to that deep inhale and exhale for a few rounds. Gradually feel how you're spreading your body further into the floor. If you need to adjust so the body feels comfortable, cover. If you have a blanket, so just cover your body because the temperature normally drops at that point. And bend your knees, put a cushion underneath your knees if your back is tight, so that you prevent from feeling uncomfortable. Anything that makes you feel cozy and helps you to relax and become still. Deep inhales and exhales here. Allow the feet to flop aside, palms facing up, arms beside the body, and scan from the feet up for any tension. Check your calf muscles, your knees, your thighs. Feel the buttocks, the hip, around the hips, around your belly, and feel the lower back, middle back, upper back. Check your arms are heavy on the floor. Feel the palms soft and the fingers are soft. Facing up. Feel the shoulder blades and the shoulders. The chest, the whole of the rib cage, the area around your belly button. Feel the back of the head, the crown of the head, the forehead. Feel the eyes are soft, the cheeks, the jaw, the chin. Feel the lips and the contact between upper lip and lower lip. For a few rounds of breath, stay with awareness on the contact between the upper and the lower lip. Feel that plane of contact. Check your tongue in the mouth is soft, not touching anywhere, it's just floating in your mouth. Now become aware of the right nostril and the left nostril and feel the breath moving as if it's moving from the right on inhale and out through the left on exhale, and then inhale through the left, out on exhale through the right. Again, inhale through the right, exhale the left, inhale left, exhale right, and count 11 rounds of breath, like so. Inhale through the right, exhale left, inhale left, exhale right. That was round 1, so 10 more. Gradually begin to deepen your breath. And feel the whole body lying on the floor. And gradually start wiggling your toes, your fingers, your head from side to side. Giving your body a lovely morning-like stretch. Coming up to final sitting position with that stillness within you. Just keep it there. We're going to take 3 Oms together and the Loka mantra. Inhale. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Gurbhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Thank you very much, guys, for joining me today for class. Hope that was okay. And you feel more open and more calm, because that was a Vata and Kapha flow. And hopefully Vata is more relaxed now, more grounded. And Kapha is a bit more energized. And any mucus, any heaviness has been removed. So I'll see you next Sunday. If you have any questions, anything you want to ask me, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next Sunday. Much love. Bye bye.